Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome if you are new. My name is Alexa and I'm a manifestation coach. This video is going to talk to you about not this video, I'm going to talk to you in this video about why manifesting is super easy, how the principles are actually really simple and there's not a lot you need to remember or remind yourself of to go in and feel very, very confident as you're manifesting. So I'm going to really simplify things for you, help you guys get into a more confident manifesting state. So it's almost going to be like a back to basics video explaining things because they are meant to be really simple. There's no need to overcomplicate manifesting. So if you would like to hear more about this, then do keep watching. You can also work with me. So if you do want extra coaching support and you would like some one-to-one help, you have lots of questions about your own personal experience, for example, something you're manifesting, your SP, that's very common, then you can reach out to me. Everything is linked in the description box. You can pause the video now, take a look at everything and get in touch if you'd like to know more. Or you can also just click the join button below and become a member of the channel. It's just $2.99 a month. So the first thing to remind you guys of, because I'm sure you already know all of this, law of assumption is actually pretty simple, and the key principle is to think as if you are already in the end result of your desire. Think as if you already have your end result. So whatever that is, whoever that is, how your life would look and what kind of thoughts you would have, literally your affirmations, it's your mental diet, basically the opposite of the old story. That's what you want to tell yourself. Even if you don't have a bad relationship or bad experience with your manifestation, the old story is not having it. So get creative, get in touch with your inner voice, have those inner conversations, and basically looping your affirmations. It doesn't have to be this whole elaborate, writing out a scene for a film or something. It's literally just your general thoughts, but you want to think as if you already have it. That's what the essence of everything comes back to. And a lot of questions can be answered by saying, think as if you already have it. It's literally your subconscious mind that will accept everything and conform your reality, conform your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and the conscious mind is what blocks. So your subconscious mind accepts, but then the wall and the kind of doorway, if we use a fun little Disney analogy, like the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin, your conscious mind is the entryway, what was it, like a sand, a tiger, or a lion, a tiger made out of sand or something like that. And then the doorway opens and you say open sesame. So by looping your affirmations, you're opening the doorway, you're opening up your conscious mind. It's no longer going to keep pushing back. It's going to break it down slowly and eventually and start to accept the new reality, accept that it's possible, that you can have what you want. But the subconscious mind, regardless, is taking it in. So yeah, the repetition of your affirmations is basically what opens up that doorway. So it may seem really logical and like it's just really realistic that the old story makes sense, and that's what's going to stay true. And how could you possibly overcome these circumstances? But really it's very, very simple. It's just the repetition, the mental focus, the mental repetition, because obviously without that you can't shift your beliefs, you can't create a new thought process and automatic response in your mind. And instead of immediately going to worst case scenario, your mind will learn to actually either start immediately looping your affirmations and say, oh, it's time for a mental diet. You'll just get into these habits, these positive thinking habits, positive thought patterns. And even though logic is there to help you, we always need logic. We need the conscious mind, we need the ego, we need the protective thoughts that come up in our mind just for life. But it's important when it comes to your manifestation that we ignore those and not let them hold us back. So, you would never be able to achieve your biggest dreams and, literally any end result that you want, the relationship with your SP, the money, the self-concept, the job, the lifestyle and life that you envision for yourself. You wouldn't be able to have that if you just allowed your conscious mind to block you and hold you back and say, oh no, that's going to be too difficult. Oh, but look at what's going on now. And he said this, she said that, and letting that hold you back, then you would never be able to overcome that. And you would just accept everything and say, oh yeah, that's true, it is impossible. And oh yeah, because he said this, that's, I'll just find someone else. I'll just move on and, give up on this manifestation because clearly it's not going to happen. And then no one would be manifesting exactly what they want. So when it comes to your manifestation, it's important to push back against those thoughts and say, of course I can have it. No, it's not impossible. It doesn't matter that what was said or done in the past. Those are the past circumstances, the old story, and it's irrelevant to me, period. And you just persist. So even though we need logic in our life, it's not, the enemy, but it's something you need to be aware of and be able to handle with your manifestation, and know that, okay, this is just coming from the conscious mind, from memories, from logic. My conscious mind will think rationally. It's normal, but that doesn't make it an objective truth. I don't need to accept that SP broke up with me, or I won't get that promotion, or I still haven't lost the weight, whatever it might be. You don't accept your current circumstances if it's not where you want to be. And basically, no matter what, it's about thinking from the end. Like I literally said at the beginning of the video, it's about thinking from the end result as if you already have what you want, and continuously, not really sure what word I was looking for there, repeating thoughts in your mind as if you already have it. But that's why I say affirmations, because it's the easiest way. You have a set affirmation, you memorize it, you know what you're saying, and you just repeat that. But basically any positive thought where it's aligning with already having what you want, as if you already have it right now. So things like, oh, I love being in a relationship with SP, oh, I know they're going to text me, of course I'm going to get that text message, and they're going to reach out any moment and ask me out on a date. Things like that. Thoughts that align with the end result. Or even as if you're doing it right now, be like, oh, I love that I'm getting ready right now. I'm so excited to go on the date tonight. Let me pick out my outfit now. And, oh, I need to text my friend. And think to yourself these kind of thoughts. And, you can even do things like take out a dress or a suit or a top, whatever it is, whatever you'd be wearing. And, just looking at it and be like, oh yeah, that's going to be the outfit for tonight, and have a little fun with it if you want. But basically the main thing is that you're just thinking as if you already have it. You're thinking from the end result. And of course, remember that your emotions don't manifest. So even if you're feeling anxious or upset or disappointed, and usually it's just something to do with the past, it's not really the present moment, that doesn't ruin it. That doesn't mean you can't have what you want or there's a hurdle. Emotions are temporary. Emotions are always changing. And it's literally like that phrase that everyone says, don't speak in an argument from, no, what is it? Like something basically about not speaking from anger, or be careful what you say when you're angry, because, what you feel in that moment, you'll probably end up regretting later, because those emotions are temporary. It's like heightened emotional state, but it doesn't last. All of it is temporary. So those emotions you currently feel now may not be there tomorrow, probably won't be there next week, and you don't want to react or spiral or start making assumptions just based on how you feel. And if you feel like you need to get your mindset back on track and you need a little extra support, I am not sponsored for this mention, but I have been using the Aura app for a long time. I've worked with them in the past, and it's got so many amazing meditations. So I have a special affiliate link for you guys in the description box. And you can just click through to take a look and see what Aura Health is all about. They've got tons of guided meditations and visualizations. You can just go through the link in the description box and check them out for yourself if you want to test out some guided meditations and visualizations. The only key element that you really need to keep on track with and remember, as this is the goal of what I'm doing, is that you're convincing yourself. You're convincing your own mind that this is the reality, this is what my life looks like. You don't need to change or convince other people or have a debate with other people. They will conform to what you assume and believe. So literally, it's not that you're changing your SP or you're changing other people in your reality and going out and saying, I need to have this experience with that person and make sure, I need to remember to text this person these exact words. That's not how it works. You're changing your own beliefs and assumptions, and those people are conforming. They have to conform and shift to align with what you're assuming. So by changing your own thoughts and beliefs, it will reflect outwards in other people's behavior, especially your SP, and it's not conforming or completely changing someone else. Everything will align perfectly, but you need to change your own beliefs. And in turn, the circumstances will, of course, as well, resolve themselves. Whatever needs to shift and change to bring in what you want is what will happen naturally. It will all come together. It's not up to us to control the how, and they're ultimately irrelevant unless you say so. So it's really up to you, and you're the only one holding those circumstances in place. You're the only one constantly thinking about it. No one else is forcing you or controlling you to think that way. You can decide, this is negative, I don't like this, and just consciously decide, no matter what, like I might feel like this needs to be resolved, like I need to keep overthinking and overthinking, but you just shift your focus. So you just say, no, I'm just going to start telling myself this crazy, seemingly unrealistic new version where, you know, I have exactly what I want, but let me just think that way. And the more you do it, the more natural it feels and the more natural it becomes. So really, it just comes down to you and understanding your thoughts, thinking as if you already have it, and being aware of the quality of your thoughts, and then knowing that all you need to do is repetitively think and work towards convincing yourself of it. So hopefully this was a useful video for you guys. If you already knew this, maybe it was just like a great reminder to keep you on track and not spiral or panic about manifesting, because there's absolutely no need to do so. And if you did enjoy, found this useful, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.